Why haven't aliens contacted us? Imagine this. Right now, somewhere in our galaxy, an alien civilization is pointing a giant telescope toward Earth. What do they see? Not you, not me, not modern humanity. Because light takes time to travel. If they are 100 light years away, they aren't seeing today's Earth. They're seeing Earth from 100 years ago. A world without smartphones, without the internet, without artificial intelligence, without SpaceX. To them, humanity might still look primitive. But here's the truly unsettling question. What if they already know we're here? What if they've known for decades, or even centuries? Then why haven't they contacted us? Why is the universe so silent? Today we're diving into one of the most disturbing mysteries in science. The question that kept physicist Enrico Fermi awake at night. A question that can be summed up in just 3 words. Where is everybody? Let's start with a simple fact. The universe is unimaginably large. Our galaxy alone contains roughly 100 billion stars. Many of those stars are billions of years older than the sun. And around many of those stars are planets, some rocky, some Earth-like, some potentially capable of supporting life. Now think about this. Human civilization has existed for only a few thousand years. Modern technology has existed for about 200. Radio communication? Just over a century. We're cosmic newborns. If intelligent life evolved somewhere else even 1 million years before us, that civilization would have an enormous head start. 1 million years sounds like a long time to humans, but on cosmic timescales, it's barely anything. The Earth itself is over 4 billion years old. The galaxy is more than 13 billion years old. A million years is a blink of an eye, and that's where things become strange, because a civilization with a million-year head start should be everywhere. Imagine humanity develops interstellar travel tomorrow. Not faster than light travel, just reasonably fast spacecraft. Let's say we can travel to nearby stars and establish colonies. Each colony eventually builds its own ships and launches new colonies. Then those colonies launch even more. The process repeats, like a spreading wave. Scientists estimate that a civilization expanding at a relatively slow pace could colonize the entire Milky Way in a few million years. That sounds like forever. But remember, the galaxy has existed for billions of years. A few million years is practically nothing. If intelligent civilizations are common, then someone should have done this already. We should see evidence. Alien megastructures, alien probes, alien signals, something, anything. Yet when we look into space, we find silence. No visitors, no confirmed signals, no galactic empires, nothing. This contradiction is known as the Fermi Paradox. If alien civilizations should exist, why don't we see them? One possible answer is surprisingly simple. Maybe they are watching us, but intentionally avoiding contact. Imagine you're a scientist studying a remote tribe deep inside a rainforest. You wouldn't immediately walk into their village and start teaching them calculus. You'd observe from a distance. You'd avoid interfering with their natural development. Now imagine an alien civilization millions of years ahead of us. To them, humanity may look like that isolated tribe. Interesting, potentially intelligent, but not yet ready. This idea is called the zoo hypothesis. According to this theory, Earth is essentially a cosmic nature reserve. Aliens know we're here. They monitor us. They study us, but they refuse to interfere, much like zookeepers observing animals, or researchers observing wildlife. Humanity might be part of a giant galactic experiment, and the rule could be simple. Do not make contact until the species reaches a certain level of development. Think about it. If an advanced civilization revealed itself tomorrow, everything would change. Religion, politics, economics, science, the entire course of human history could be altered overnight. Maybe that's exactly why they're staying hidden. But what if the reason is much darker? Imagine the universe as a vast forest at night. Every civilization is a hunter hiding among the trees. Nobody knows who else is out there. Nobody knows whether strangers are friendly or hostile, and the consequences of being wrong are catastrophic. In this forest, revealing your location could be fatal. The safest strategy isn't communication, it's silence. This idea is known as the dark forest theory, and it's terrifying, because according to this theory, advanced civilizations don't broadcast messages. They hide, and when they discover another civilization, they eliminate the threat before it can become dangerous. Not because they're evil, but because survival comes first. Think about humanity. We often assume aliens would be peaceful, but history suggests otherwise. When two civilizations with vastly different levels of technology met on Earth, the outcome was rarely equal. One side usually dominated the other. If the universe operates according to the same rules, then staying quiet might be the only rational strategy. Which raises an uncomfortable possibility. Perhaps aliens aren't contacting us because they already know we're here, and they're deciding what to do next. But there's another explanation, one that may be even more disturbing. Maybe intelligent civilizations don't survive very long. Think about where humanity stands today. We possess nuclear weapons, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, powerful tools capable of transforming civilization, and potentially destroying it. What if every technological civilization reaches this point, a stage where its power grows faster than its wisdom? Some destroy themselves through war, some collapse environmentally, some create technologies they can't control, some simply fade away. If that's true, then the galaxy could be filled with dead civilizations, countless species that rose, flourished, and vanished before ever reaching the stars. This idea is called the Great Filter, a barrier that prevents most civilizations from becoming advanced interstellar societies. The scary part is that we don't know where the filter is. Maybe it's behind us. Maybe the evolution of intelligent life is incredibly rare. If so, humanity has already beaten the odds. But maybe the filter lies ahead. Maybe most civilizations fail after discovering advanced technology. And maybe we're approaching that point right now. Now here's the twist. Humans have already started announcing our presence. For over 100 years, we've been leaking radio signals into space, television broadcasts, radar systems, military communications, all of it traveling outward at the speed of light. Right now there's a sphere of human-made signals expanding through the galaxy, more than 100 light-years across. Any civilization within that bubble could, in theory, know we exist. They could detect our broadcasts, study our languages, learn our history, watch our movies. They might know more about humanity than humanity knows about them. And yet, we've heard nothing back. No reply, no greeting, no warning, just silence. Maybe aliens are watching. Maybe they're hiding. Maybe they're extinct. Or maybe we're asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, why haven't aliens contacted us? Perhaps we should ask, if you were an advanced civilization looking at Earth, would you contact humanity? A species that constantly fights itself. A species still divided by borders. A species powerful enough to alter an entire planet, yet still struggling to cooperate. Would you introduce yourself? Or would you keep observing from a safe distance? The truth is we don't know, and that's what makes this mystery so fascinating. Because somewhere among the hundreds of billions of stars in our galaxy, there may be another civilization asking the exact same question. Looking into the darkness, listening, waiting, wondering if they're alone, just like us, and perhaps at this very moment, both civilizations are staring into the same silent universe, waiting for the other one to speak first.